Truth Series with Chris Fisherman. Seeking truth, sharing Christ. Truth never fears. Honest investigation. Thank you for joining me for the Truth Series. Throughout history, people have searched for answers to life's greatest questions. Who is God? Has God revealed himself? Can we know the truth? Both the Bible and the Qur'an make remarkable claims about God, revelation, and salvation. For centuries, the Bible has been carefully examined through historical research, textual criticism, archaeology, and linguistic study. Those investigations continue today and have produced an enormous body of scholarly literature. In this series, our focus will be on the Qur'an. Together, we will investigate its historical background, its textual history, its claims, and the evidence that surrounds it, using the same careful methods that historians apply to other ancient documents. Our purpose is not to attack people or to ridicule anyone's faith. Rather, it is to encourage honest investigation, respectful dialogue, and a sincere search for the truth. In every episode, we will distinguish between historical evidence, scholarly interpretations, and personal opinions. Where the evidence is clear, we will present it honestly. Where respected scholars disagree, we will acknowledge those differences fairly. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, or simply someone searching for answers, I warmly invite you to join me as we investigate the evidence together. Because truth never fears honest investigation. The Truth Series. 20 historical and textual investigations for the question, is the Qur'an really from God? Episode 1. An introduction to investigating the origin of the Qur'an. Can the Qur'an be investigated historically? I believe it can. Every historical document can be examined using historical methods, because truth never fears honest investigation. Why this series? Millions of people have been told, do not ask difficult questions. But throughout history, truth has advanced because people were willing to ask questions and examine the evidence. That is exactly what we will do in this series. We will not rely on rumors. We will not rely on emotional arguments. Instead, we will ask, what do the earliest historical sources say? What do the earliest manuscripts tell us? What do respected historians conclude? Do the traditional Islamic accounts fit the available evidence? These are reasonable historical questions. An important principle. Every historical document can be investigated. The Bible has been investigated for centuries. Scholars examine its manuscripts, languages, archaeology, and historical setting. Christians should not fear that process. Likewise, the Qur'an can also be examined using the same historical methods. If something is true, careful investigation should strengthen confidence rather than weaken it. Our approach. Throughout this series, I will distinguish between facts, evidence, and conclusions. Whenever historians disagree, I will tell you. Whenever evidence is uncertain, I will say so. Whenever evidence is strong, I will explain why many scholars consider it important. My purpose is not to create hostility. My purpose is to encourage careful thinking. Looking ahead. In the coming episodes, we will examine questions such as, how was the Quran collected? What do the earliest Quranic manuscripts actually show? How reliable are the traditional Islamic historical sources? What influence did Jewish and Christian traditions have on the Quran? What does archaeology contribute to our understanding of early Islam? These questions deserve careful investigation. Conclusion. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, or simply someone searching for truth, I invite you to join me on this journey. Listen carefully. Examine the evidence for yourself. Never believe something merely because someone tells you to believe it. Seek the truth with an open mind. In the next episode, we will begin with one of the most important questions of all. How was the Quran compiled, and what do the earliest historical sources actually tell us? This is the end of the introduction episode of our Truth series. If this episode has encouraged you to investigate the evidence about the Quran for yourself during this series, I invite you to subscribe to the Chris Fisherman channel to avoid missing any of our new episodes so that we can continue this journey together. God willing, more episodes of the Truth series will be released regularly. Also, welcome to like, comment, or share any questions. Thanks for watching. Our contact details will be in the video description box. Seeking truth, sharing Christ. Because truth never fears honest investigation.